coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Multiple hazards to worry about as we head into Friday, but what's going to be the most widespread concern is the threat for widespread damaging wind. And it won't just be when showers and storms roll through tomorrow. It will be even before and after those storms roll through that we could see some very gusty winds. So it's not just a short period of gusty winds, could be prolonged issue across the region. 60 to 70 mile per hour gusts possible as the storms roll through tomorrow. Even before and after the storms, 50 to 60 mile per hour gusts will be possible across North Alabama. We will have a rare high wind warning in place for most of North Alabama, including Huntsville, from 6 a.m. tomorrow to 6 p.m. tomorrow. For perspective, the last time we had a high wind warning in North Alabama, that was back in about 1 year ago on March 30th of 2022. They don't throw these around very often, so it is worth noting that this could be a serious situation. One thing to keep in mind is our ground is very saturated from the heavy rain we picked up last night through today, so it's not going to take as much force from the wind to topple over trees and power lines as it otherwise may during a more dry period. Let's walk you through the forecast wind gusts tomorrow morning. It's really going to start picking up around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll pause it at 10 o'clock, and we already have estimated 50 mile per hour wind gusts popping up in northwest Alabama at that time. That threat will continue through the lunch hour and into the first half of the afternoon. There's a good chance many of us will see wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. The strongest of that wind likely occurring around noon or so, and then we'll gradually see that weaken late tomorrow afternoon. But even then, through tomorrow evening, it is going to be quite windy across the entire area. Here's a look at the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, and we'll start with our Guntersville radar showing some showers approaching the radar site right now in parts of Marshall County, including right in Guntersville and back toward Arab as well. Northern Blount County getting a little rain as well at this hour. That is going to be pushing to the north. We will likely see this area of rain expand in coverage as we move through time. We'll show you that on future radar in just 1 minute. The big complex of storms to our west is what we're mainly concerned about. Strong cold front producing widespread severe storms across Texas into Arkansas. Big, strong low pressure in that area as well. And this is going to continue to strengthen as it moves our way. We're talking potentially record low pressure for these locations in the U.S. as it moves into the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys as we head into Friday. The cold front associated with that low will be passing through North Alabama during the day tomorrow. Level 3 risk in place to our north, but we have a level 2 in place as for now for North Alabama. Tune into Wave 31 News tomorrow morning with meteorologist Carson Meredith. He will have the latest severe weather risk map for you starting at 4:30 in the morning. Primary threat is damaging straight line winds. We could see a few tornadoes as well, and I have risen that threat for tornadoes a little bit. The latest models are projecting a bit of a scary picture for the tornado threat tomorrow morning through the early afternoon. As for tonight, there could be thunderstorms that develop near the state line around midnight into the early Friday morning hours. We're looking at scattered showers after that through 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll start around 9 or 10 o'clock with strong storms moving into the Shoals region. Those could be severe, certainly. They'll press toward I-65 close to 11 o'clock or so. Decatur and Huntsville, it looks like around maybe 11 to noon is our window for possible strong storms. And these may linger all the way towards Sand Mountain around 1 or 2 o'clock early on Friday afternoon. Here's the good news. We are not anticipating a significant flood risk with any rain we get tonight or during the day tomorrow because this is going to be moving so quickly. So maybe an additional quarter to half inch possible for the region as we head into Friday, but any significant rain likely will stay away from us, thankfully. So that's not as much of a risk as maybe it was as we went through the past couple of days. Finally, some sunshine returning to the region as we head toward the weekend. 60s for highs on Saturday. We are back to the 70s for the first half of next week, and we will introduce more rain chances next Tuesday, next Wednesday, and next Thursday.